My name is Maria DiCaprio Santa. I'm the chairman of the Public Arts Commission, and it's been a while since I've been on Channel 4 to talk about some of the projects that we have been doing. It's very nice to be here and be able to update you on a few things. I wanted to talk about a very special project, and we have a special guest today, but I want to just tell you a few things you might want to be looking for in the community. If you're driving down Harlem Avenue, you may see some beautiful new banners along Harlem. We have actually 18 new banners, and Public Arts designed them, and they are very beautifully done, and they depict different elements of our community. And the second thing you might be noticing is your new vehicle sticker is featuring one of our sculptures, which is the butterfly sculpture at Community Park. So we have been a busy commission doing a lot of projects, but today we're here to talk about a very big project that we've taken on, and that is the Storybook Garden installation over at Lake Catherine. We decided that it would be a very nice project to take on because the Lake Catherine Children's area is a bit underutilized as far as the artistic connection. So what we thought would be great is to take a book that had some special meaning and take this and depict it in a storybook installation for children and families to enjoy going through and having a nature experience. So the book that we did select this year is Little Turtle Gets Lost, which is featured right here in the middle of the table. We chose this book for a very special reason because Gene Knapp, a former alderman and long-time volunteer in Palos Heights, wrote the book. And we thought the book was very charming. It's a story about a little turtle that actually gets detached from the Lake Catherine region. It's about how the turtle gets back to the area, about the appreciation of the elements of nature and friendship and the creatures in the forest. So it's a really perfect connection to Lake Catherine. And we hired an artist named Victoria Lons to paint all of the panels, which are, there's 9 of them, and they're very colorful and animated, so children will gravitate to them and find them interesting. I actually helped out with the painting myself, and we just wanted to do something to really like pop forward as you walk through the forest. So today is a very nice opportunity for us to talk to Gene Knapp's son, so I'd like to introduce Paul Knapp.
Thanks, Maria. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here today. I know your mom had such a long history in the community, and if I may, I'll just kind of highlight a few of her credentials, and then we'll talk about some of the things you can share with us. But your mom served our city for 25 years in various positions in the first ward as alderman. She also owned Bestsellers Bookstore in Palos Heights for 33 years. She was very instrumental in saving the pool, which was a great asset in our town. And she made the important vote for the pool to be able to be renovated and utilized in the way it's being done. It's a hot day right now, and it's absolutely beautiful to see the children using it. She also served with the Center Community Foundation in Palos Park as a treasurer and president, and gave of her time with United Way. What an impressive bio.
Sure.
Would you like to tell us just a little bit about your thoughts about your mom?
Sure. Well, she told me when I was young, and starting at Independence, she goes, "Whatever you do, just get involved." She goes, "You got to get involved." So I would come home. She's like, "Do you get involved?" I said, "Well, I tried." So that was a good example of what she was all about. And she was involved in the beautification committee affiliated with the Palos Heights Library and the Car Classic and being an alderman. And she was always busy and always doing something. I think that's something that she wanted to teach to the next generation.
Yes.
And so, we're honored to have, her books, be shared with everybody and what Lake Catherine's doing right now. And it's been great. So
thank you for supporting us in this effort. What do you think drew her to wanting to write children's books? Do you have a thought on that?
Yeah, she just loved children, and whether it was us kids growing up and our grandkids, she just wanted to get involved, and everyone had to have a place to go to, and everyone had to do something. And so she was really big on, you know, everyone getting involved, everyone playing with each other, and so she just had a love for just being and participating and have everyone doing their thing. And
I have to share with this little image of this little boy. This is Matt. You want to tell the
Sure.
audience who Matt is?
Yeah, Matt's after my little cousin, and he's a little older now, but and he loved nature, so it was a really good choice.
And this tree that you're looking at in this first opening page?
Right, the tree. We had a big tree in our front porch, so I'm sure a lot of the things in the book are coming, you know, right here from Palos.
That's so nice to get those more personal connections. Would you say, how would you think she'd feel about this transition of the storybook to the actual site? What do you think of that?
I think she'd be really proud, overwhelmed, and you know, she was doing everything out of love. And you know, for her to be recognized, you know, like this, and then you know, the waterfall on Harlem with the plaque it would be a tearjerker for her.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it right now. Do you have any other memories that you might want to share about your mom, or do you feel like we've kind of covered all of those?
You know, I think that we covered, you know, a lot of those. I got a lot of great memories with her, and she I think, you know, we had four kids, and she was like, you know, she probably invented Uber way back in the day. And yeah, she said, you know, I told her, oh, God, I'm driving here and here, and sure enough, she goes, well, I drove 20 places one day.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, so she was.
So she was setting the trend back then.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thank you so much for your input about your very special mom, and I just want to talk a little bit about the conversion of how this was done for the audience to understand what we did for this beautiful garden installation. So the Arts Commission, of course, read the book over and decided to select certain images out of the book to make these large plywood wooden panels that were hand painted. So like all of the characters of the book that you're seeing here are huge, large cutouts that are positioned with reading poles positioned next to them, with the storyline positioned right next to it. So it makes a loop. It's about a 15-minute walk around Lake Catherine in the children's area. So it's a lovely destination if you're looking for something to do this summer. Our garden installation will be probably up until the snow flies. Once that happens, we'll be putting it down, and we hope to then put it up again next year. So isn't this sweet? This is the ending picture of, you know, the little boy Matt fishing at Lake Catherine. It's just a charming book. It tells us a lot about things that we take for granted in our community, and nature is something that we are blessed with around the Palos Heights area. We have so much of it, and sometimes it's this story talks about how this little turtle doesn't appreciate it, and then all of a sudden realizes what he misses once it's not available to him. So that message is something I think we all can take away in our lives. But I just want to say, if you would like more information about this project, you can check us out on Instagram or on Facebook at Art Palos Heights. We will also have promotional flyers, probably screens going on Channel 4 periodically to advertise it as well. But just make a point of bringing a friend, bring some little friends with, you know, children out there. Even adults will find this a really nice experience. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Paul, again for coming. And I'm Maria for Channel 4.